Good evening, everybody. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone had a good day trading. Um, this is my second video that I'm going to be posting. This one is going to be a live feed actually of the trades that I took on Tesla this morning, where I was able to capture at least $450 on two trades in the first 6 minutes of the trading session. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough for me. My discipline and my greed got the best of me as I was looking for Tesla to keep going. I did stop my recording because I was supposed to be done. I told myself I'm done for the day, but sometimes it's best to just close the computer and close your screen because just by just looking at certain things, it just gives you the it makes you want to trade basically. And I was looking at Tesla. I was expecting it to keep going to make a bigger run this morning after it came out of that setup that we all been looking for, that triangle, whatever you want to call it, pennant. But it's been itching to break out and squeeze and break to the upside. So finally it did it and broke above 700, and I was looking forward to make a bigger run throughout the day. So like I said, I took a couple more trades. I ended up being down and taking all my gains down to negative 350, I believe. I'm not sure the exact amount. So at that point, I had to just sit down and be a little more patient. And I got a little aggressive on a couple of them. Maybe one or two I sized up a little bit, just something I shouldn't have done because it's just your emotions take over. But fortunately, it worked out for me. I was able to get my money back, go from red to green, and get over. I believe it was 289. I think I ended up with, which is it's not bad. It's not a bad day. It wasn't a great trading day because I should have sat out and walked away with my first two trades and been done for the day. Um, well, anyway, with that being said, I'm just gonna go right into the video. This one is gonna actually show my live reaction to the market. What I'm gonna go step by step what I'm thinking, how I'm charting it. You'll see what I'm looking for and my exits and my entries. And let's see. So now, if you look on the top right hand corner, you can see the time. It's 9:29. About 15 seconds for the market to open, and I already have my resistance level set up. I believe it's going to be, of course, to the higher day of pre-market is what I'm looking for. That's the breakup that I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the break of the higher day on pre-market. So right, that's the market bell. That's the opening right now. Tesla just started off strong off the first candle, and I personally don't like to play the first candle. Maybe once in a blue, but I didn't feel like testing it on Tesla. I didn't want to take that chance on a Monday and risk, you know, taking a heavy loss on the first trade of the day, of the week, and of the month period. So I always tell myself to be a little more patient. The worst that can happen is it's gonna run, and I'll miss the run, but at some point it's gonna have to set up and rest and go for a setup that I'm more comfortable with. And this is what I'm always looking for. Also, I'm looking for like a descending triangle or like a resistance level based on the pre-market or maybe even a day before. But I'm always looking for this type of breakout where it usually works out. So yeah, at this point I'm just letting it set up, letting this do what it's gonna do. If it breaks above this line, I'm looking forward to test the pre-market high and then break above pre-market high, and then probably exit on that. So let's see, let's see what I do here. I believe I'm gonna take the trade on this breakout, and I'm trying to get
Order
filled.
partially
It
filled.
went very fast, so
Order filled.
sadly I got a good fill, but I would have liked to get filled a little sooner. But this is basically what I was looking for. This is still a good trade because this is what I'm preparing. That what I'm anticipating is the breakout over the pre-market high. Now, normally I would have probably sold already because like I said, I do like to just scalp and get in and out. I'm trying to be a little more patient when there's a good chance for something like this to run. Like I said, this is a break that I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for, so I'm giving it a little more time. But I don't want it to go red, obviously, and I don't even want to lose anything. I wanted to, I want to gain money. I want my green to to get to the max. So at this point, I'm probably looking to exit now because this is just me just having no
Order
patience.
partially filled.
and at that point I got
Order
out.
filled.
All right, so let's see. Move that over. If you can see in the middle, the I got filled at 1811 on 2 contracts, and then at 9:32, about a minute later, I got filled at 19:38. So a good trade for me to start off the day. And now what I'm looking for is just some kind of rest, some kind of pattern to form. Now, like I said, I don't like to just buy a stock or a trade when it's just going straight up, because I don't want to get stuck at buying at the top and get caught in a pullback, because I'm not going to hold through that pullback. I rather set up a pattern that I'm comfortable with trading. And my favorite patterns are always going to be flags and triangle setups. And this is what I'm looking for now. I'm looking for this kind of rest period right here. I'm liking this red candle. I'm looking for maybe 1 or 2 red candles, or just something below the higher day, and then looking for a break above that to start off and make the next leg up. Again, this is why I don't like to chase and play those runs that just go straight up, because as you can see, it's teasing that 709 level. It's looking like it's going to be another green candle, but I don't trust it. And not to mention, with the premium on a Monday, if you get filled up there at a 709 and it just sits there and dances around, you're going to end up losing money just from it not moving. So this is just me practicing my patience and getting better at being more patient and looking for something. If I don't see it, I have to just accept that it's not there. Almost took that right there, honestly, because I was just looking like I said, I'm looking for a breakout and I don't want to miss it. So it's almost just that whole, just emotions and your psychology is just all stepping in. So I'm glad I was able to stay patient, because it took maybe a minute or so for it to actually break out for me to take the next trade. But although this is not a pattern it's not really, I can't say I like this setup, because it's not really doing anything right now. It's just moving up and coming back down. You can see the wicks. I don't like those wicks. Honestly, I didn't like anything about this next move. So I was literally just sitting there waiting for something that I do like to happen. You can just see there's a lot of resistance up there around 709, 710 area. Here, I believe I'm probably going to adjust my resistance level for where I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna put it on around 709. That's what I'm thinking right now, and yeah, that's what I end up doing. So again, I'm a scalper, so as a day trader, maybe this would be fine. Someone could just hold through this. If they entered on that breakout and that I got in before and just held through it. But I don't have the patience for that, because with my luck, that red candle right there would bring right back down to the opening, and and it'll just turn my whole trade into a red trade. So I'm fine with just getting in for a minute or two. All right, same thing again. See, I had hit 710. So now at this point, now what I'm looking for is 710 breakout. I'm watching the level 2. I'm watching the volume. I'm watching the setup, because it's now forming a nice little flag pattern. And yeah, I remember I was waiting for the 710 breakout, so I can just enter on that 710 break and look for a Tesla just to run and make a new high for the day. So I'm watching level 2, and you see 710 is just shot up, and then this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 710s to stay taken. They came up and then they went right back down, but you'll see that 710s just shoot right past it, and then that's when it holds. As long as it holds 710, I was fine with just staying in. And there it is. And I believe I could try to get filled right there.
Order partially
There we go.
filled.
And I got filled.
Order filled.
And I got filled at 18, looks like $18 on 2 contracts. And again, this is now just me just trying to hold on a little bit and let the run happen. I've sold a lot of times very early when I've seen Tesla make runs, so this is
Order
just me
partially filled.
being a little patient, and
Order filled.
that was it. That's all it took, and I was out in less than a minute. Well, no, less than 30 seconds, looks like. That's the extent of my patience on my second trade. So first trade, I'm a little more patient. Second trade, I'm trying to hold on to my gains. I don't want to risk losing anything. So I was able to get filled at 1905 after buying at 18. So and I was basically done for the day over 450. I should have just sat out, but I didn't because I started seeing more setups that I like, more flags set up. But those wicks started to form those wicks again on those 1 minute flags on the 1 minute candles, and they just whipped me around a little bit. So, but yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. As you can see, I like that the triangle or whatever you want to call it, the descending triangle on the opening break above pre-market. Then I'm definitely looking for a flag pattern to set up after that. So it's generally how I trade every day, and that's how I try to stay consistent. If I can just do the same thing, same every day, I should have no problems. All right. So yeah. If you have any comments or any questions, you can just leave them. It should be able to leave comments in the section. I think there was a problem with them before; they were disabled at one point on my last post. But again, thanks everybody for watching. I'll probably have some more. Hopefully, if I can, record some more content for you guys, I'll be happy to. Um, all right. Till next time. Thanks.